Hello and welcome to Reviews. As always, I'm Plume Noir, and this is the December 2019 World's Finest, the collection Fortress of Solitude box from CultureFly, and that's Butters. This box literally just arrived. I just pulled it off my porch maybe a half hour ago. It is still cold, to be honest, which is so fitting because, as you see, it's the Fortress of Solitude, and Butters is probably getting all the smell off of it. Um, I have not opened this box yet. I have not looked at it. I haven't looked at any spoilers for what may be inside of it. All I have done is taken off the shrink wrap. These boxes come 4 times a year, and as you see the box like this, it comes in a covering a shrink wrap. Clear shrink wrap. So has the label on it. The mailing address label. I bring this up because, like I've mentioned in previous reviews of these boxes, my Green Lantern box got smashed, but all the other ones have been fine. One other thing I want to also mention, as all the cats are coming up here, is that this is not a sponsor. This is not endorsed. Everything you see on my channel, I pay with my own money. That way, you don't have to worry about me, shilling some subscriber link. But mostly, anything I say, is going to be my own opinion. I believe in integrity. What I say is what I feel. So you don't have to worry about me being, getting a free box. Nope, I paid for this. I pay for everything you see on my channel. So with that being said, let's go ahead and let's take a look at this box. Now, oh, bye Butters. As I said, it's kind of fitting right now. It's cold. So yeah, it really fits the Fortress of Solitude. As you see, it is a Superman theme. I didn't get the previous Superman box. I started kind of late with it. I've missed a couple. And so let's take a look. We got Superman here, just a nice little typical Superman. What we got on the top of the box kind of got some weight to it. It says the world's finest, the collection. The sides. Again, oh, that's a different Superman pose. Similar to the Superman pose on the cover of Superman versus Spider-Man. Yeah, and Spider-Man was swinging up from this side. I think, the pose he was in. It might be the same picture from that. Anyway, let's take a look at this. Oh, here's a different pose. That one looks familiar too. I can't place off the top of my head, but I've seen that where that's come from. Let's see. Also on the side, medium. That's the M is for medium because I wear mediums. You do get a bit of clothing. So okay, it just says World's Finest on the top. On the back, nothing. Still, CultureFly made in China. It's got that kind of pseudo icy look to it. It almost looks like. Almost like it's a tech thing, but almost like camouflage pattern. But it's supposed to be Fortress of Solitude. So, and then we got all the logos down here. So let's go ahead, let's flip it back around, and let's open this up. Alrighty, so inside, again, it just says World's Finest Collection, a repetition of that. I see we got a Superman shield there, so maybe that's supposed to be kind of pseudo-tech looking. Alright, you know what, I'm going to cover this. Let's get this out of the way. That's the little card that says what's in the box. Every time I do this, I try not to make the 7 reference. So here's the side of the card, which again has the Superman symbol. Well, we know what this is. It's a Fortress of Solitude glass mug. So let's get the bigger stuff out of here. Yeah, I cut my thumb yesterday, day before. We'll get that out of here. This one looks like it's put in kind of upside down, but okay, so it's a Superman vinyl figure. This one is actually a bust. All the other ones have been, full standing figures of various quality. The Green Lantern one wasn't too good, but the Aquaman that came with the retro Justice League, that one was pretty cool. The Batman that came with the 80 year was pretty cool. So let's go ahead. That's got a little bit of tape. Let me reach over here into the drawer and pull out my hunting knife. Yes, I keep a hunting knife next to my bed. So let's go ahead and just kind of see if we can get it on here. There. All right. And let's go ahead. We're just going to open this up. Normally I save this stuff for the last, but it's right here. It's pretty obvious. All right. So let's go ahead and get him out of here. Very difficult one-handed to kind of shake him free. Alright, there's the box. Nothing really to see in there, so let's slide that over. We're going to take the plastic off over here. And let's take a look at the bus. Wow, JR is really wound up. He is attacking everything. So, there we go. Alright, and this is the Clark Kent changing into Superman bust. That light's a little bit harsh on him. Let me just turn off the flash for one moment. I don't think the lighting in here, the way I have it set up, is really good, so you get a little bit better detail of his face. It's got a good detail. You've got to watch. So let's go ahead and get that back on there. So yeah, that's actually kind of heavy. It's got some weight to it. So yeah, it looks cool. It looks really cool. It's out of scale though with everyone else. You know, all the other boxes have had full figures. I wish this could have been a Clark Kent standing there opening his shirt up. You know, that way you could put it next to the other ones. Cool nonetheless compared to the other ones. I'll rate this stuff later. Alright, let's see what else we got in here. I'm just pulling stuff out at random. Bottle City of Candor acrylic standing art. I don't know what that is. I don't know what standing art is. I know what acrylic is. I know what standing means. I know what art is. I don't know what those three things together mean. So let's slide this out. Oh, it's kind of in pieces here. There's several parts to this. Let's put them up over here. And put that over here. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I see. It's the glass bottle of Candor. Okay. And there's three little things here. And you see, you put this, and I bet this other piece is yeah, another part of the city. So yeah, you put these three pieces. I'm not going to take it all apart because it'd be too much of a pain in the neck. But it would kind of go like this. I'm guessing you put this, and then you put this in front of it, like in these little slots. And then this is the glass bottle, so it would kind of go like that. So when you're looking at it, do I have that backwards? Yeah, I kind of had that backwards. So yeah, since it's an inch apart, it would give it a level of depth when you're looking at it. Where'd that go? Okay, that'd be kind of neat. That's kind of neat, so I'm just going to put that off to the side. So that's what acrylic standing art is. Alright, let's see what we got here. That's kind of heavy. What is that? This is a thing. Is that a magnet? I'm gonna open this one up too. I might have to set my phone down. Can I open this one-handed? Yes, I can. I just have to pull it up to my chest. This one's a little bit bigger. The Candor art, standing art thing was kind of small. So that is a magnet. So I guess it's a refrigerator magnet thing. You put them up like he's pushing the refrigerator door closed. Yeah, you know, it's kind of the whole thing. Like whenever Superman pushes the planet, wouldn't he just look like he's doing a handstand? So, yeah, I guess that is a magnet. Yeah, so here he is on my knife. Just kind of holding up there. Kind of helped the light there. So, yeah, you see him? Alright, so that's, I guess, a refrigerator magnet. The magnet's pretty strong, too. I don't know if you heard that actually click onto the knife here. Just kind of, so, yeah, that's actually neat. You know, they do a lot of these magnets pins, so that's kind of cool. We got some cloth. I'm going through the other stuff. Doing this in no order. This is another thing. Floating shelf. I don't know what the floating shelf is. Do you nail it to a wall or something? Do you nail it to a wall and it just sits there by itself? Um, yeah, I guess that's what it is. This box has given me so much more confusion. But this one, actually, when I look at it, it looks like it's got a couple holes here. I imagine find a stud in your wall and screw it on there, and then you just have this one little shelf. I guess that's how that works. It's still cold. This is metal, and it's still cold. Hey, you know what? Superman, where you at? So, yeah, now he's pushing the shelf. All right, let's see what else we got here. Got some art down here. I'm going to save this. This looks like it might be a hoodie or something. All right, so got some Superman art, which looks pretty cool. Looks like he's flying away from Smallville, from his house, from his farmhouse. If this was a kind of Fortress of Solitude, I kind of wish this picture was Fortress of Solitude. So yeah, that's a warning. Keep this away from babies. So yeah, that's all it says on the back. CultureFly, World's Finest. I will say one thing: these art pieces, they are good art pieces. They are good splash pages. Um, just kind of wish this one had been, themed of Fortress of Solitude. So, all right, I'm going to put that off to the side. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, looks like we got some pins. Oh, okay, so that is the Fortress of Solitude key, which, as you know, with Superman, this key is actually pretty big, and only Superman can lift it to get into the giant doors, and but anyone that's going over Antarctica would just see a giant key, an arrow pointing right to his fortress. But so anyway, throw that off to the side. This looks to be the final thing here, which is a hoodie, it looks like. Alright, this is a hoodie. I'm going to move the box out of the way here. Oh, wait. Oh, that was just the silica gel. Let's move the box out of the way so I can stretch this out. So, yeah, this is a hoodie. It's mostly blue. It's got the red emblem over the left breast here. Got some dust being kicked up in here from the furnace. The wrists and the waist are red. Oh, it looks like there might be something on the back. Okay, let's flip this over. Oh, and the drawstring is yellow. Inside is red. That's good. It's a good theme for it. It's a good theme. One thing, but I'll mention that in a minute. Let's flip this over and look at the other side. Okay, see, now there we go. There we go. That's a good keeping with the theme. You have Superman's back on your back looking at the Fortress of Solitude. And this is that kind of, I'm not the type of person that does t-shirt graphics or anything. This is that kind of, there's a name for it where it's pressed onto there, but not yeah, you know what it is. You can see it's, this is the kind of thing that I worry that after a couple washes will get all cracked. Like the Wayne Industries shirt that came with that Batman box. It's a great black t-shirt, just says Wayne Industries. But I've been afraid to wear it because I'm so afraid of this graphic getting kind of broken up in the wash. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Not something I would wear often. I don't like a lot of graphics thing, but around the house, maybe if I get a little chilly. The Superman logo insignia shield over the breast there. Let me pull back a little bit here, kind of, excuse me, take the arm up there, and oh god, that looks kind of horrid, doesn't it? Looks like someone was inside and melted. Help me, help me! This reminds me of Supergirl. This reminds me of classic Supergirl around Crisis, when she had the blue outfit, but she only had the Superman symbol like on her left breast. Oh, wait a minute, this is actually a patch. Okay, this is actually cool. I don't know if I get in close, maybe you can see there's a little bit of the thing around here. So while the other side was that kind of graphic that will break and everything, this actually seems to be done a little bit better. So again, I mean, you have the choice. You know, you would have a big Superman thing on your chest, which would really just kind of stick out, or a little thing. Um, I think maybe I do prefer the small thing here. Um, I do like that picture, but I wish this had been the graphic instead of this. That would have been much cooler with keeping with the Fortress of Solitude theme, but maybe that's just me. So yeah, where did I... JR, get out of here. I turn for a second, he runs up. Oh, poor boy wants attention. Where did I put that card? I got so much... Oh, I haven't even opened the glass mug yet. I put that off to the side and forgot to open that. Alrighty, so let me move this. And we'll take one last look when we're done here. Let's get this opened. I feel styrofoam. It's already broken in there. Alright, no problem. Oh, I hope you're not the type of person that hates the sound of styrofoam. Because you just heard it again. Oh, now this is cool. This makes up for the Batman mug last week, and it's still cold. I like this. And that's the styrofoam that broke off from the top there. I really, really like this. That's JR jumping at the light here. It's a very sturdy, heavy glass mug. Where's our Superman magnet at? Let me pull him off here. Oops. See? So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's got the Superman logo in white there. Nothing on this side. Oh, and a little black Superman emblem on the bottom. So yeah, this makes up for that horrid Batman 80th anniversary ceramic mug thing. I'm just going to put that back in there for now. So yeah, that's the last item. So let's pull out that card and take a look here. Now we got styrofoam, little bits everywhere. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of put this down here. So yeah, we have the Superman Fortress of Solitude hoodie, glass mug. There's the bottle City of Candor. Come on, focus. 2D acrylic art. And yeah, I pretty much summed it up what it'll look like. The art print. Floating bookshelf with magnetic Superman. So they put it in quotes here, but I don't think it actually had in quotes there. So yeah, I kind of figured these two things were together. Oh, that's... Okay, so maybe you take it, like you put it up on the wall. Okay, like this. You know, you have it sitting up on the wall. And then you have Superman underneath it. So when you have something sitting on top of it, Superman's actually holding that shelf up, like he's flying up holding it. Yeah, that only took me, 18 minutes to figure that out. So sometimes I'm not very bright. And yeah, the Fortress of Solitude key, and come on, focus. And the vinyl bust. So what did I think of this? What did I think of this overall? I like the design of the hoodie. You know, if you're really a Superman fan, I think you'll like this. I kind of dug it. It's not too garish. It's just that thing on the back. I'd be worried about multiple washings. Superman bust. It feels like all these items I have, they could have been, they just missed the mark. That's how I feel. The Fortress of Solitude key pen. I don't really judge the pens too much because I don't wear pens. Maybe one of these days I'll take a whole bunch of them and put them on something. So you know, the pen's cool. I like that. I like the design. I like how it's really just the key. So I do like that. It's not like a picture of the key in a circle. The Bottle Sea of Candor art. I'll have to take that open that up and really look at it. But I think it'd be really cool. It'd look cool, like, you know, I have to look at it like dead on. Maybe if the glass was a little bit bigger so you could still turn it a little bit. And, you know, this looks like it'd really be cool if you're only looking at it dead on. You know, like this way. And you put this here, and you put the glass piece here in front of it, which doesn't really help much. But when you start to turn it a little bit, while it does have a 3D, if the glass part was bigger and you get a little off to the side, like they have it in this picture, it would still look like it's in the bottle. Just me. Um, the bust, the bust looks really cool. I just wish it was not a bust. If it was him just standing, and you could put him next to the other figures. Um, the picture, I like the picture. Kind of wish it was more in the Fortress of Solitude. And the floating bookshelf with magnetic Superman. The more I think about it, where you put him up under like this, I think that's cool. I'm actually kind of liking that. But it involves having to drill into the wall and hang it up, which I probably won't do yet. And I'm going to hold my one. That's about all it's going to hold. Um, so, uh, find a use for it. And, um, yeah, maybe like one book. Or maybe put the Superman figure from the other one. So, I don't know. I like it, but the real winner on this, the real standout, is this mug. This mug is nice. It reminds me of um, the A&W mugs that you can go in and buy. I used to have one. It feels like that. It feels like a good quality mug. Um, so this is the star of this box. Um, I don't have anything I really dislike. Um, Overall, I think I like everything. Um, and yeah, I think the box is worth it. I just feel like each little bit is just missing the mark. Just a little bit. I feel like they could have, you know, um, the hoodie's fine. Like I said, that's a personal thing. This should have been a different picture. I think this should have been a full figure. The glass bottle should have been a little wider, maybe, to kind of, you could rotate it a little bit better. Um, the magnetic shelf and the mug are fine. I've talked myself into this now that even though they show him next to it, when you put him underneath it, it looks much cooler. So I don't know if that was the intention, but that's the way it should be, and that's what I'm sticking to. And the hoodie, like I said, it's fine. I'm just worried about washing it. So better than um, the 80th anniversary Batman box. So if I were to rate this, I'd go maybe about 130 with my cut thumb, which I actually think I cut that the other day, but a day or two ago. Um, I go 130 on this. Room for improvement. This mug, I'm wowed. I love this mug. It's just a simple mug with a Superman logo, but it feels quality, and so yeah, that's where I say about 130. Not quite 2 o'clock. I'd go 130 on this. Every item's fine. I don't hate any items, which is good because there's like the last box with the 80-year Batman. I hated that ceramic mug so badly, but every item in here, I think I like. Was there room for improvement in nearly every item? Yeah, I would say nearly every item, you know, um, could be improved. So that's why it's kind of like, I would give this like a 75 out of 100, a 75%. Uh, the picture could have been different, 75. But once you round it up, you get to a full, good 80 some percent. I'm just pulling math out of my ass on this, but kind of give you an idea what I'm thinking. Um, so yeah, I would recommend this. Um, Better than the other box. It's in time for Christmas. Goes with a winter theme. So it's Fortress of Solitude, which is I kind of kind of torn about holding that against it because I distinctly remember seeing my email saying it was a Fortress of Solitude theme, and you really only have one item, two items that really have a Fortress of Solitude. Everything else is, Candor and you can put some ice water in here. You got three items out of the seven that are Fortress of Solitude themed. So I think it missed the mark in the theme. But if you're a Superman fan, I think you will like this. You will like this. So yeah, and as always, I am not. I did not get this for free. I paid for it. This is my own endorsement, and I feel it was worth it. No buyer's remorse on this end. Um, so yeah, this just came out. In fact, I got an email today, which is December 17th. Um, if you get an order in by tomorrow, you can have it by Christmas. Again, not endorsed. I'm just relaying information over to you. And so yeah, I would recommend this one, especially if you're a Superman fan. So, as always, thanks for watching. I still have Jawbreaker's God King I need to review. So, I'll begin to that. It's a little bit of a bigger book, takes some time, and I'm going to be picking this stuff up for a while. So, I should have brought out that Superman, that Batman ceramic mug to show the difference. You can watch the previous video. So, anyways, as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.